Game time, baby. Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. And for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Mike, happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
Now, here is Irving. Sohan, the pass to Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
George against Johnson. And George is good for 3.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
George, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Here's Irving. And the Spurs scoring again. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Harden against Irving. Here he goes. It's hauled in by George.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Driving the lane. Harden with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard with the ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Irving throws it down.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Leonard looking around. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. Harden against Irving. From the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
San Antonio leading. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Harden. The baseline J. Irving can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Leonard. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Leonard's got 8.
On the glass, Leonard can be lethal. You have to work extra hard to get him out of the lane.
Shot on the wing, and the jumper falls for him. 17 points for prime time.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Past a man, the tray, and stolen by Irving. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And another basket for San Antonio.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Leonard. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Unloads from 9. And that one is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. The Clippers making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
They've got Collins. Johnson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Irving. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 19. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Coffey. It's good from long range.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
And on the way from Irving for three, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got 22 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here is Zubac. Following the three from Irving. Screen by Zubac. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Collins with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better fans.
Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Westbrook. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, but there's always this point, and you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And so here are the Clippers. After the miss from Irving. There's the pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Wembanyama. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, "I thought they were joking." But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David. Thanks. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And it's James Harden in for Terrence Mann. Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Irving. They lead by 4.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Westbrook after the basket by San Antonio. The 11-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. San Antonio leading by 6. Irving for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 31.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Leonard. San Antonio with the rebound. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Looking to end the run. And it's Leonard missing. Outside Irving. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs lead by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA. Any injuries from the studio that we should be aware of?
Yeah, I stubbed my toe getting ready today. That kind of hurt.
Your terrible suit is hurting my eyes.
Well, I've had a bad back from having to carry you two clowns through another halftime show. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Spurs.
You know, there's pushing the pace, and then you see what they're doing. They're going all out in transition, beating the defense up the court before it can even set up.
A well-worn tactic that's certainly treating them very well. Boy, do they have some athletes. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from primetime.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Setting the floor for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the center position.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Clippers trail by 14. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Irving against Harden. Good, he hits again.
Hats off to him. I mean, getting to 40 tonight means he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by San Antonio. And it's George missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The shot's good.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. The rebound by Harden.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
In the corner, George with it. Outside Leonard. From 18 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Harden sets the pick for George. Rebound, San Antonio.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And that one's good, Irving.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Powell. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Mann passes to George. Here's Mann. There's the three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jones checked in for the Spurs. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Plumlee, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for George. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. The start of three-game homestand with that game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. He got it again! Sensational! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Harden finds Westbrook. Off target with his three. San Antonio leading by 19. Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Irving attacking the layup off target. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of...
Checked in for Victor Wembanyama. The Clippers also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Branham, the pass to Irving. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got 55.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
We've got Irving. Also out there, Jones, Trey Jones. And it's Osman in at the four-man position. That's the San Antonio 5.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Leonard. Will it go? Here's Zubac. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
part of a dying breed. Let's say Ivica Zubac is a traditional 5. Is that okay? We can say that, right? Lives in the paint and not on the perimeter.
And he can't get the first one. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Here's George. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's why you want a guy like Paul George on the floor. Get him the ball. He has great clock awareness and no panic.
Branham, the pass to Irving. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for prime time.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it on the wing. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Left side, Irving. And the Spurs scoring again.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Harden surveying the D. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the
great win. Keep pushing.
You've been solid all year, but you've hit a different gear lately. What changes have you made that have helped you break this record?
Physical part, skills. They've been good all year, but the mental side wasn't as strong as it could be, so I started focusing on that. I began visualizing success and focusing on my goals, which is giving me the drive to push through these last few games and consistently deliver. I wanted to cultivate a positive and confident attitude, and by doing so, I've been able to approach each game with a clear and focused mind.
Steph don't got nothing you don't got. You got this, kid.
Hey, MP, I got some film. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. And if you double Curry with the big, ball's out and they're set up for the DHO.
So I shouldn't expect a lot of help. This is going to be a workout.
As good as he is with the rock, he's better without it. He'll cut, loop, backdoor slide, just waiting for you to make a mistake. And then he's alone with the easy tray.
Can't relax.
And you gotta make him work just as hard on the other end. Watch this. You see that? Look how he's weaving through the defense.
Hey, MP. Oh, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Hey folks, it's great to have you with us as we welcome everyone to this year's in-season tournament. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Irving in at the 1. And for Golden State, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And in this young season, Richard, we're already seeing the evolution of some trends from last year.
Yeah, for one thing, the emphasis is on length. If you're small for your position now, you have to be so highly skilled. And even then, if you're a defensive liability, it's going to be a problem with all the switching that goes on.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. We'll be watching the battle between MP and Stephen Curry. And there's bound to be a feeling out process, as this one is the first ever NBA encounter between these two.
The thing that people forget about Steph Curry is he's not just one of the greatest shooters of all time. Steph is also one of the best overall offensive players. His ball handling, his passing, and the open shots that he creates for his teammates with his movement is unparalleled.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Here's Irving, and the shot goes. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Fires for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here is Irving. Driving inside, and Irving powers it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by San Antonio, Golden State calls timeout. Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Thompson passes to Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Irving against Curry. And it's... Oh!
Wow!
I can't believe he just did that!
Just wow!
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Irving against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Curry. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 5.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Irving finds Vassell. Outside Irving. From the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Curry against Irving. Now here's Wiggins. The D's right on him. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Irving for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 15.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Wiggins outside. Kuminga with a screen on Johnson. Wiggins passes to Kuminga, and he gets that one.
Nice play, good timing. Wiggins delivers a perfect pass.
San Antonio calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. Number 5, the Warriors.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 11. Irving for 3, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Paul will bring it up for Golden State. Going inside, over Collins. Paul, shot is off.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Vassell. And the second free throw is good. Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Irving, and Irving powers it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Curry passes to Payton. Green against Wembanyama. Back to Payton. Left side Curry. Outside Payton. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Trey Jones, Jetty Osman out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard. And the shot's good by Irving.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 27 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Here's Pajemski. After the basket by San Antonio. From downtown, Curry with another miss. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick in the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
On the wing, Curry. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
MP's on a roll. We thought this might be a tough matchup for him, but he has been outstanding.
Irving attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And the Spurs making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks down the long J. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Irving looking around. With the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One Wardell Stephen Curry.
The first free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Ooh, Paul with the block. Thompson against Vassell. Back to Paul. Outside Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, look at Wiggins rising inside.
He bullies his way around. Wiggins, he's going to figure it out inside.
Here's Irving. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. Down by 15. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 37.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Here's a 3 from Paul. San Antonio with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Now here's Wiggins. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Paul with the bucket.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
San Antonio's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Irving against Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. And so the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill, includes the... And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse, and it's a grim situation for Golden State.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Irving for 3. Hauled in by Curry.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to Thompson from behind the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Richard, a lot of concern about Klay Thompson coming back from 2 major injuries. But he's answered those questions.
Yeah, it took Klay a little bit of time to get right. Now, he did miss 2 seasons, but Thompson was key in that 2022 title run. Then he had a 50-point night in 2023, so yeah, I'd say he's back.
Johnson against Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. Fades and shoots. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Johnson against Wiggins. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 48.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. B.A.?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Thompson finds Curry. From deep three-point land. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
Did you see that? Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
The Warriors have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Irving, and he drives in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Kuminga. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Spurs making a change here. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Takes a 3. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Trey Jones.
I've been watching this game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
And the first one at the line is good. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 20 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. Pass to Irving. On the take. Yep, count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a three of the.
Now this is something you hear coaches talk about often. Steve Kerr wanting his guys to take high percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the best shots possible.
Oh!
Wow.
A big finish right there.
What a finish.
Wow.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And they doubled up Irving. Outside Jones. To the inside. Collins, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting only 42%. Here's Podziemski. On the wing, Payton. Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Irving. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Curry. There's a screen. There's the triple. The rebound by Osman.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Irving for 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry finds Looney. Payton with it. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Jones. Left side Irving. Driving to the basket. Collins. Can't throw down the putback. The Warriors have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now here's Irving. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it.
Well, Coach Kerr calls him the moral compass of the Warriors team. Kevon Looney has been a cornerstone, RJ.
He knows his role. It's defense, rebounding, and setting screens, and he does his role at an elite level. He's a connector in the locker room, and everyone knows that Loon is that guy.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, B.A. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces. And, of course, it helps when you get the #1 pick in Victor Wembanyama.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Curry from deep three-point land. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
On the wing, Irving. Irving is doubled. Pass to Collins. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. Good! That's another bucket!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Now, Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games in league history. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Yeah, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team, a monster night for primetime.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
In the edge, got it! Another basket!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Irving, and good! There's another!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
And here's Curry for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Another bucket! Wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night here.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And they finish up group play at 3-1. A great record, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and these wins are twice as nice. They count in the regular season standings, too. But I think they've put some extra into these cup games.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good game, man. That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. I don't know.
60 points? Are you kidding me? You're making my job easy,
When you're matched up
MP.
against
Keep it
Steph
up.
Curry, All-NBA, multiple MVPs, member of the 75th anniversary team, does the contest start to take on more meaning?
A win is a win, but to play well against a player like that, to lead your team to win against a player like that, it means a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's a good one, too. MP.
CJ.
I want to introduce you to Tamika Tremalio, Executive Director of the National Basketball Players Association.
Ms. Tremalio, nice to meet you.
Such a pleasure. Please call me Tamika.
No doubt. Yes, ma'am. So we're here to talk union, right?
That's right. And now that we're all here.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?